Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Pittston area basketball. And Liz Waleski, a senior, joining us right now. Well, Liz, recently you got your 1,000th career point. Let's talk about that accolade for you there at Pittston area.
It was a real big accomplishment for me. My teammates always help me get the ball, and they always help me to score. But it's not just about me, it's about my team, and we do a lot of things to get each other the ball, and just a lot of teamwork in there.
Let's talk about your scoring spree this year, leading the team in scoring, doing a great job, whether it's from three-point line or the free throw line or taking the ball to the rack. Tell us a little bit about the offseason. There really isn't much of an offseason for you because you're a three-sport athlete, but tell us about some things you worked on this past year.
Yeah, I'm always playing sports, and I'm always going back and forth between everything. But once basketball season does start, we're in the gym almost every day, all the time, working on shots, working on offense, lots of free throws, just lots of stuff to get me back in the shape of basketball.
How about this team this year and playing with Allie Barber and some of your teammates? You're in Quad A this year, so it's a little different, but the success has been tremendous so far for the Lady Patriots.
Oh, yes, of course. Me, Allie, and Taryn, we play soccer together also, and we're always with each other. But even Marley and Jamie and even Jordan, we just all have great chemistry out there. And I know where Allie is all the time. I don't even have to look to pass the ball. And it's just nice to know that you have teammates behind you that can support you, and we're just going to do great this year.
How about the accomplishments of your teammates? You mentioned Allie Barber, what she's moving on to Bloomsburg University to play soccer. So the ladies worked awfully hard in the fall. Tell us about the soccer season and the accomplishments you had there, and then we'll talk about basketball season.
Soccer season, it's great. I love soccer. I'm with most of my friends. We've been playing soccer since we were about 4, and it's just a great group of girls. Allie's the #1 offensive scorer in the league, and it was just so great to finally win that district championship and to be able to win it with a bunch of my friends. It's a feeling I'll never forget. Yeah,
and as we head over into basketball season, Allie turns out the offensive stuff she leaves to soccer. She's really honed in. She's one of the best defensive players around, and you're the offensive player more so in the basketball court right now.
Mm-hmm. She knows that defense is her game when it comes to basketball. She knows exactly what to do because she's so quick, but she knows that sometimes she needs to get me the ball, and I know sometimes on offense that she can just take the ball coast to coast, and she has no problem with that.
Liz Waleski, a senior at the Pittston area Lady Patriots basketball program here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Liz, when we fast forward to track and field season, I know you'll be excited about that as well. Tell us a little about what you're looking forward to there.
I'm just looking forward to bringing back a great group of girls and guys, and hopefully we can do another league championship and another district championship, and hopefully we'll just keep working hard at it and get it.
What a year it has been. You talk about a district championship, track and field as a junior, senior year soccer championship. Obviously, you're working towards that right now in girls basketball. That's going to be a fight to the end. We all know that. And then you have the track and field season to look forward to. When you reflect back and think about it, I know you're living in the moment right now, but it's definitely a special group of young ladies and some coaches and student athletes all together as one there at Pittston area.
Oh, of course. The players, as students, we're so connected to each other. It's just, we've all grown up with each other. We've all played sports with each other. It's just a nice feeling to know one another personally, if that makes sense, because we're all such great friends. And even the coaches, I know Coach Healy doesn't she doesn't teach at Pittston area, but even her, we're so personal with her. We can tell her anything and everything. And it's like that with a lot of our coaches.
How about the maturity level? A lot of you act, I've interviewed you numerous times, and same with Allie. Such savvy, I guess you have, just that experience, maybe playing since you were a freshman and going through the grind and, a lot of different interviews, and you've been exposed to so much.
Yeah, I feel like me and Allie learned a lot from the seniors above us, like Grace O'Neill and Mia Hopkins. They just set such a great example for us. And I think we just want to do the same thing for our freshmen now, so that when they become seniors, they know what to do and what to say and how to act, just like we did.
Let's talk a little bit about your family. Dad, a basketball coach for a long time at Pittston area, and of course, he's your biggest fan, and your family's your biggest fan. Let's talk a little bit about the support you get at home.
Oh, the support, it's unbelievable. We don't talk a lot about basketball, actually. I've said this to you before, but when we do, it's just, we know exactly what to talk about. We know what's going on, what's not going on. It's mostly me and my dad. My mom kind of chimes in a little bit, but she's funny, and they're all just very supportive. I have a very big family, and they know my cousin was a basketball player, and she knows exactly what to say to me and what not to say to me. And it's just all very supportive at home. I know I'm coming to a very supportive home.
And when you look at some of those pictures, you see that big family. Talk about just having that support, you know, whether it's cousins or uncles or, you know, different people that are just around you that say, hey, we want to come out to see your game, or, you know, we want to look you up online to see what you're doing, Liz.
Yeah, a lot of people say that to me, not even my family, but people I see, they tell me congratulations all the time and that they're going to come see a game. And it's very nice to have that outside and inside my family, because I know that they're going to come see games, and I know that my family is always going to be there for me. And I know that I can always come home and talk about whatever to them, even if it's not basketball. But I know that they're always going to be there, and that's great.
Not many people can handle what you handle, which are 3 sports. You excel at all of them. You're a great student as well. I think physical therapy is what you want to do on the next level. Are there any thoughts at all about you doing more than one sport at college, which is very, very challenging, but because you're going to have such a heavy academic load?
I have thought about it a lot, and I actually haven't made a final decision yet, but I'm thinking a lot about it because physical therapy is a lot of study work, and it is a lot to handle, especially with one sport, not just 2. But I'm not sure yet. I'm really torn between the 2.
Liz Waleski here on the John Mendola Show as she talks about her future and what she's going to do, and you're still working out some things as to what you may want to do. And boy, sport-wise, I know probably basketball might have a little bit of an edge, and again, I'm speaking for you, I'm not sure, but you're going to keep all options open right now.
Oh, yes, of course, all options are open, whether it's basketball and soccer, basketball and track, where I'm even going to school, it's just all options are open right now.
Liz Waleski, a senior at Pittston area here on the John Mendola Show. Well, Liz, as we look forward to the next couple of months at Pittston area, obviously the next month you're going to be concentrating on basketball. The goals, I'm sure, are pretty lofty. A district championship, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. We have Hazleton and Valley West in the districts, and those are 2 tough teams that we've played once already. We have to play them again. Plus, you bring in Williamsport, Del Valle, Scranton. It's a small division, but it's very difficult level-wise.
Well, there's some good things going on at Pittston area, and Liz Waleski, just one of them. And, of course, we look forward to seeing you during track and field season as well. And I know whoever gets you as far as your collegiate choice, they'll be lucky to get a Liz Waleski who's as hardworking as any student-athlete you'll find, whether it's in northeastern Pennsylvania or in America. 3 sports, does them all well, does a great job in the classroom. Liz, we thank you for your time, and best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Senior Liz Waleski, Pittston area Lady Patriots here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.